People of the internet, I am the King Guy, and today me and Captain J are going to give you a bone as we talk about canine horror on Total Cult Zone Presents. Total Cult Bone, surely. We're going to be talking about Good Boy.
Look who's here!
I guess I'm next. I should never have come here.
Who's a good boy then? Who's a good boy? Good boy, yeah, you. You want to go for a walk? You want to go for a walk, good boy? There's enough of that. I'm setting up a drinking game for anyone listening, preferably while they're preparing dinner and not driving. Anytime you hear a dog-based pun in this show, drink. As I was writing these notes out, I noticed I did put down a few. I didn't actually plan on them. They just happened.
Unintentional dog puns.
Yeah, I don't know how much my notes actually get through on this stuff anyway. And this one has very few notes, but not for a bad reason. And you hear me open up a drink now. This is a Canada Dry Fruit Splash Cherry Ginger Ale.
Very nice. I've got water and tea.
That is disappointing. So this is a film about a dog in a horror film, a dog horror film. I think the question to ask this one, and the obvious one is: other animals we could do this type of film about? Because cats would not give two shits as much as they love you when you're alive. They just meow at you if you're on the floor dead, or in pain. And if you didn't feed them, they just eat you.
Yeah. Also, as an actor, I'm not the most emotive of species. Quite hard to tell a story with their face when all they're doing is staring you in the eyes dead and then licking their asshole. Different film entirely.
Making that note. Cats. Horror. Asshole.
You could do a horror film with cats, but they're going to be the monster. They're not like the protagonist.
I mean, Pet Cemetery.
Yeah,
it's been done, isn't it? Really?
Yeah, or basically do the birds, but set in a Neko cafe, and they've all got rabies. Jot that down. Put that in your ideas book.
Might work. Short horror film, maybe. But yeah, it's not a film about a scary dog. It's not a film featuring a dog.
That's not Cujo.
Yeah, it's a film that's from the perspective of the dog.
Mm-hmm.
So this game-changing supernatural horror is told from an entirely new perspective, that of man's best friend. Star of the movie, Indy, has already received acclaim for his gripping performance, winning South by Southwest Film Festival's coveted Howl of Fame Award. Is that a thing they do every year or just this year?
I think they might have just done it for this. I mean, I'd have just called it the Bestest Boy Award, or the Good Doggo Award.
Good Dogger Award, is that a millennial thing?
No, Good Doggo. Good Dogger is a whole different thing. That involves car parks.
Probably a couple of
We're not
flags.
getting into
Directed by Ben Leonberg, The Fisherman's Wife, and produced by Kari Fischer.
not that
Yeah,
Kari Fischer.
that is actually Kari Fischer. Kari, though, who are both
Yeah,
in
it's
these
not that
real
one.
life humans. Good Boy has already gained a devoted following. The film's cult status continues to soar among both fans and critics, with the film now boasting an impressive 95 rating on Rotten Tomatoes, as
Fair.
this has gone to writing. Critics have praised the film, with Dread Central saying it is primed to be one of the most chilling movies of 2025. However, future fans have only been able to angst over Indy's fate. The film's recent trailer launch has caused a 2,000% Google spike in searches over the film's ending.
Oh, well,
Good Boy follows a loyal dog as he moves to a rural family home with his owner, Todd, only to discover supernatural forces lurking in the shadows. As dark entities threaten his human companion, the brave pup must fight to protect the one he most loves. A Good Boy will be coming to UK and Irish cinemas from the 10th of October. A thing I'll be repeating often because they asked me to. So yeah, Good Boy, UK and Irish cinemas, 10th of October. Remember it. So yeah, notes minimal.
mm,
I did watch it with Jane, my partner, who spent the entire film saying she loves him. She loves him. Isn't he cute? She loves him. Um, he's lovely, isn't he? He's so cute. I love him. I want him. And I think this is the key to the film because, like so many films you watch nowadays, have antagonists who aren't likable, or you kind of
yeah.
put up with, or have really complex backstories and like, subtext and shit like that. And this one, no, he's just a dog doing dog things.
Yep.
And this simple concept, it's about a dog. He's a very good dog. His owner is ill and he has to protect him. One of the most heartbreaking films I've seen in a while.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, it's not Grave of Fireflies, but it's definitely hits you in the feels.
Yeah. Um, you got any other notes?
No, this is the thing with because there are two things. A, I don't want to give much away because you
Yeah.
have to see the film. It's kind of like One Cut of the Dead. If I tell you what that film's about, I've ruined the film for you.
Yeah, it's very much like I said the Google searches for the ending or his fate um have been like hitting the high levels. I think like Crash Does the Dog Die? Looking into
Hmm.
the ending of it, which is essentially the spoiler.
Yeah,
But yeah, I get why people will be apprehensive about it.
and again, like as we've discussed on previous episodes, the open ended ending is actually what I like about it.
Hmm.
It doesn't hold your hand. This is not a movie that talks you through everything because there's only two talking characters in the film, and they don't say a lot because the whole film is from the dog perspective. So you're listening in on conversations rather than being part of the conversation,
Yeah,
as you would in so many other
the
films.
conversations kind of come in and out when the dog is in the room because you're only hearing
Yeah,
what the dog hears, so you don't know fully what's happening with Todd and the house, and you're just hearing snippets of conversations. And the same thing with seeing stuff, you're only seeing it from the dog's perspective because it's all shot from a dog's perspective. And not like point of view shots from a dog, but at that level, like knee high almost.
yeah.
And you don't always see stuff in the shots they give you, which just
No, yeah,
adds to the
it's quite
scariness of
dark
it.
film at times as well.
Yeah, and I think for this it works. And a lot of films you
Yeah,
have it.
100%.
There was one recently, was it Wolfman?
Mm.
Like, saw
Oh,
clips of
the
that one.
newer one, yeah.
Yeah, I can't remember which Blumhouse I think that one is.
Yeah, I think it is.
But that one I saw clips of, and you couldn't see anything on the shot at all.
Mm.
There's just
Yeah,
things
it's just
happening on
really
screen. It's like
dark.
bits moving around. This one was certain bits were highlighted, but then it's like a static shot of a room, and you're just looking for something, and you're not sure if something's there or not.
Yeah, which is also the real what I liked about it. Because if you've ever, I'm in my 40s now, so it doesn't happen quite so often. But when you were young, or if you've ever had actual flu, as in actual flu, not I feel a bit ill, not going to work today, like proper flu where you are hallucinating and you are laying in bed looking into the dark corridor, absolutely convinced there is something there, straining with all of your might to see anything, and then the darkness does take on a shape because you're fucking hallucinating. It's that sort of effect. It's because you is something moving? Is it my imagination? Is it the way it's been filmed? And that adds to the kind of effect of it, because it's for that dog is what it's seeing. It is a bit terrifying, and what they didn't do. You've also got to remember that dog is seeing everything in black and white as well, monochrome, because dogs don't have color vision.
You also got to look up.
No, dogs can look up. No, I can't look up.
Yeah, but you know when coming into it, it's almost like a Cabin in the Woods film, almost.
Mm-hmm.
And they're saying, oh, the house is haunted. Something happened with his granddad was there. And, you know, from the start of the film, Todd has something wrong with him. It's not gone into too much. And so the conversations are kind of snippets of stuff. So is there something still wrong? Is the passage of time, how long is the day there for? Is it weeks? Is it months? Because, again, dogs don't really have concept of time. So
No.
are they there for ages? I know.
Well, there is something that comes out later
Mm.
in the film that suggests that at least something had been there for a long period of time. Which, you know, I'm pretty sure you know what I mean, but I'm not going to say it because it's quite important to the film.
Yeah. But yeah, there's other things as well. They don't show human faces until the end. Really?
Yeah, you don't actually see Todd's face clearly at all, really, through the film.
They don't really show
You
faces.
you kind of see it from a distance a little bit, or once in a reflection off the TV, but you never actually see his face, which I thought was really good as well.
Yeah, and then you have the neighbour turn up, and because they're in the woods, he's setting up stuff. He's hunting.
He's wearing a
things.
ghillie suit at all times.
Yeah, and he looks like a monster. And
Yeah,
because
he
of
does.
the height and the perspective they're shooting from, he looks like an absolute monster. But then Todd just has a normal conversation with him, like he would anyone else, because he doesn't see it as a monster, but the dog sees the monster, and you see it as well because you're like looking up at him.
Yeah, it is from his angle and perspective. So all you see is kind of from his knees to sort of his chest.
Yeah, huge guy,
and then a little bit
suit.
of face.
Yeah.
And I'll be honest, if I was walking in the woods and I saw a guy in a ghillie suit, I would absolutely shit to myself. Quite apart from it might be my neighbour, your initial reaction would be, "What the fuck is that?"
I mean, if it was one of your neighbours where you live and they're in the suit,
well, around here, I'd be very scared. I live in a very nice part of London. If I saw someone walking about in a ghillie suit, there's something gone wrong.
Yeah.
I do live quite near like an army cadet base as well, so it's possible.
Yeah, motivation as well. I did mention on our last show we recorded about how human motivation sometimes confuses my partner, and motivation for the dog she doesn't have a problem with because it's just an impulse. The dog is doing what it naturally would do. It's like there's a noise downstairs, it goes to investigate it. He gets scared by something, so it goes under the bed, and it's very much simple animal instinct from it. There's no right or wrong way to react to like a certain situation. Like you're not saying why the fuck they're doing that, why the fuck they're doing that, why are they running upstairs when the person with the knife is chasing them, kind of thing.
Yeah.
But yeah, all these things just combine and make a really great film, and it's not dragged out.
Right, so genuine comments. I was sitting and watching this. I was watching this with my wife Sunday night, and I'm just watching it. I'm like, oh, this is quite good. And I looked at the timestamp at the bottom and hadn't realised we're over an hour into the movie. I thought we were like 10 or 15 minutes in. Like, it's really engaging, and you don't realise there's a lot happening, but it's kind of mundane at the same time. So time goes really quickly. It's excellent. Like, I genuinely lost an hour, and I don't know how. So hold on, like, how are you going to finish up in that amount of time? First of all, but it's all slowly building. Like, everything links to the next thing very, very well, in my opinion.
Yeah, it scrapes past 70 minutes, just about. And that's like the perfect amount of time this story needs.
Hmm,
Apparently, it took 3 years to make because the lead actor.
makes sense.
I'm guessing they went for 90 minutes. It would have added another year to the production.
Well, they also, it is clearly the same dog and owners, presumably, because they show him from puppy to adult dog. Like the initial bit of the film looks like an advert for like a posh vet or like pet insurance. So it initially set me up to the dog, and maybe it's not what the film is about.
Mm. You cut out there, but you got out at the right point. So yeah, limited notes on that one. A very short show for a very good film though. End
Yeah, excellent.
thoughts. I've just got the words yes. There you go.
Um, I will be honest, like seeing this in the cinema anyway would be great, but I genuinely would love to sit, and I'm sure they're doing something with it, but I would absolutely love to sit and watch this with a Fright Fest audience. This would be an absolute barn burner.
Yep. Good Boy will be coming to UK and Irish cinemas from the 10th of October. That is Good Boy coming to UK and Irish cinemas from the 10th of October. That'll be in the title of the show as well, because
Well, you want to make sure people go and watch it.
yeah, I've just been told I need to emphasise the point that the Good Boy will be in UK and your cinemas from the 10th of October, and Irish cinemas as well. Yeah, I'm guessing they have high hopes, and yeah, I can't blame them on that one.
This is also a Shudder endorsed movie as well. I should point out.
Yeah, sadly, Shudder don't always put stuff out on the DVDs and physical media.
No, they do not. No, they do not. But their logo is very, very strong at the beginning of this, so I know it's in partnership with at least.
Yeah, hopefully, hopefully. So, usual end of this show question: where can we not find you online?
You will find me cowering in my bunker on Blue Sky with all my very nice liberal friends.
Not outside your house, looking through your bins.
No, that's my old
Niggly
place.
seat. As always, totalcultzone.com for my new webzine thing, which contains links to my social sites and random stuff that I do, including arty stuff, rot, and writing. Head there for an uncensored take on the world, because all social media is a crock of censorship. Yay. totalcultzone.com. Spoiler Zone needs a jingle. Okay, Spoiler Zone. The dog doesn't die.